If you are living in the United States, the UK, or anywhere in the Northern Hemisphere right now, you know exactly what is happening. You can feel it in the air. You walk into the grocery store and you hear that dry, rattling cough in aisle 3. You look around your office or your Zoom calls, and half the faces are missing. Flu season is here, and let's be honest, this year, it feels different. It feels more aggressive, more lingering, and more exhausting than before. Now consider the standard American reaction to getting sick. It's almost like a ritual. The moment we feel that first scratch in the throat or that heaviness in the eyes, we panic. We rush to the nearest pharmacy under those harsh fluorescent lights and we fill our baskets. We buy the neon-colored syrups, the DayQuil, the NyQuil, and the heavy-duty painkillers. Our goal is usually simple. We want to turn off the symptoms so we can keep working, keep parenting, and keep functioning. We treat our bodies like machines that just need a quick patch. But I want you to pause and think about that strategy. Taking medicine to mask a fever or suppress a cough doesn't cure the infection. It simply turns off the fire alarm while your house is still burning. Welcome to Wellness Uncomplicated. Today we are going to do something different. We are not going to mask symptoms. We are going to explore the biology of your immune system. I am going to walk you through a comprehensive, science-backed protocol. We will cover exactly what to eat, what to drink, and, crucially, what to avoid during the first 24 to 48 hours of infection. By the end of this video, you will have a roadmap to cut your recovery time in half, not by using magic, but by understanding how your body actually works. Now let's talk about food. There is a cultural habit in the West, specifically in America, known as the brat diet mentality. Bananas, rice, applesauce, toast. Or the classic sleeve of saltine crackers with ginger ale. We eat these things because they feel safe and light on the stomach. But biologically, what are they? They are refined carbohydrates. They are sugar. The moment that white toast hits your saliva, it turns into glucose. As we just learned, glucose causes inflammation, and the flu virus thrives in an inflamed environment. This brings us to a controversial but powerful concept: fasting. You might have heard the old saying, "Feed a cold, starve a fever." There is wisdom there. Digestion is one of the most energy-expensive tasks your body performs. It requires massive amounts of blood flow and enzymatic energy. When you are fighting a viral load, your energy reserves are limited. If you force your body to digest a meal every 3 hours, you are diverting resources away from the battlefield. There is a biological process called autophagy. The word literally means self-eating. When you stop eating for a period of time, your cells start to clean house. They recycle old proteins, they clear out debris, and they focus entirely on defense and repair. So, here is the rule. If you are not hungry, do not eat. Do not force-feed yourself because you think you need strength. In your lack of appetite is a deliberate biological signal. Your body is saying, "I am busy right now. I am fighting a war. Don't give me paperwork to file." Listen to that signal. Stick to your hydration protocol and wait until true hunger returns before introducing food. Eventually, your appetite will return. And when it does, the worst thing you can do is eat a heavy processed meal like a burger or pizza. You need the ultimate recovery food. You need bone broth. Now, I'm not talking about the square carton of chicken stock you buy for $2 at the supermarket. That is mostly water, sodium, and artificial flavorings. I'm talking about real broth made by simmering bones, cartilage, and vegetables for 12 to 24 hours. Why is this specific food so powerful? It comes down to chemistry. Chicken contains an amino acid called cysteine. When cooked, this form of cysteine chemically resembles a drug called acetylcysteine, which doctors prescribe to treat bronchitis. Why? Because it thins the mucus. When you have the flu, mucus is the vehicle that traps the virus. But if it gets too thick, it causes congestion and secondary infections. The cysteine in bone broth helps break that mucus down so you can expel it. Furthermore, we must talk about the gut. 70% of your immune system resides in your gut lining. Bone broth is rich in collagen and gelatin, which soothe and seal the gut wall, allowing for better nutrient absorption. But what if you are vegan or vegetarian? You are not left out. You can make a powerful mineral broth. Use dried shiitake mushrooms, which are incredible for immunity. Add kombu seaweed for iodine and minerals. Add onions and tons of garlic. The goal is the same. You want a hot, mineral-rich liquid that requires zero effort to digest. Beyond food and water, there are specific compounds found in nature that act as force multipliers for your immune system. Let's look at the big three. First, garlic. Garlic is not just a flavor, it is potent medicine, but 90% of people use it wrong. Garlic contains two compounds, alliin and an enzyme called alliinase. They are kept separate in the clove. When you crush or chop the garlic, they mix and create allicin, the powerful antiviral agent. However, allicin needs time to form, and heat destroys it instantly. So, the protocol is, chop your garlic and let it sit on the counter for 10 to 15 minutes. This is called the 10-minute rule. Then add it to your soup at the very end of cooking, not the beginning. Second, ginger. Ginger is a powerful anti-inflammatory. It helps with the body aches that come with the flu, and it settles the nausea. Use fresh root, not powder. Third, let's talk about two supplements that are non-negotiable during flu season. Zinc and vitamin D. Ideally, you get these from food. But when you are sick, you need higher doses. Zinc literally stops the virus from replicating inside your cells. Think of it as a gatekeeper. And vitamin D? It is technically a hormone, not a vitamin. It modulates your entire immune response. If you are deficient in vitamin D, which most people in winter are, your recovery will take twice as long. We have covered what to do. Now, to close this protocol, we must cover the forbidden list. These are things you must strictly avoid for at least 3 to 5 days. Number 1, orange juice. This shocks people. We associate orange juice with vitamin C, but commercially processed orange juice is pasteurized, which kills most of the natural vitamins. And it is packed with sugar. And one glass can have as much sugar as a can of soda. Remember the glucose competition we talked about? Orange juice is not your friend right now. Eat a whole orange or a kiwi instead. Number 2, dairy, milk, cheese, cream, ice cream. Dairy contains casein, a protein that can trigger increased mucus production and thickening in many people. When you are trying to clear your lungs, the last thing you need is thicker congestion. Switch to herbal teas or fruit sorbets. And finally, alcohol. There is an old myth about the hot toddy, whiskey, honey, and lemon, to sweat out a fever. Please do not do this. Alcohol is a diuretic. It forces your kidneys to dump water, leading to severe dehydration. It also depresses the central nervous system and weakens white blood cell activity. It is literally the opposite of what you need. Recovering from the flu is not about luck. It is about biology. It is about respecting the incredible machine that is your body. If you follow this protocol, hydrate with salt and lemon, fast if you aren't hungry, prioritize bone broth, and use garlic correctly, you will notice a difference. You won't just feel better, you will heal faster. I've put the summary of the natural electrolyte recipe in the description below so you can copy it. If you found value in this deep dive, please subscribe to Wellness Uncomplicated. We are here to make health simple again. Rest well, stay hydrated, and I will see you in the next video.